Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
Shamar, what are some more thoughts that you have, young man? Because I do echo Mitchell's acknowledgement on you just and your insight being unparalleled to myself at your age.
I'd probably say one major thing to being a man is being able to give help and accept help, and I think that goes a long ways because since with not having a father in my life, ever since I was like 6, I've met numerous mentors throughout my life, and they've helped me become the young man that I am. And those mentors were always there to just help me. I can contact any of them to this day. One of the main ones being my youth pastor. I could contact him to this day, and I could ask him. I can ask him life questions because he's basically went through the same experience that I have. And touching on being able to give help, my uncle and grandpa, when we left from living with my father, then my uncle and grandpa, they both came to pick me up, and ever since then they have both always been there. They have both always been there to do the things that a father should do, learn how to play catch. Grandpa's taking me fishing almost monthly now. And it's a blessing to have those father figures, those men in my life. And I think that's one of the main things to being a man.
Yeah, I like that because you're always acquiring what you admire from those men. You're constantly learning and acquiring what you want from those men, what you see as representing, being a real wholehearted man, a vulnerable man, an emotional man, and a man who spends quality time with his loved ones. Shamar, you're very, very insightful, man, and you have a lot to give the world. And I'm very excited for your future. As to you, Mitchell, you guys are very well spoken. And Mykel Gayent, I just want to appreciate you guys as well. Before we wrap this thing up, are there any last minute thoughts, last minute feelings on what it really means to be a man that we could share with our viewers or men of our age, men younger than us, men older than us? What do we want to say to them?
I kind of want to hear what Mykel has to say.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. Well, thank you, Mitchell. I really do appreciate the insight from both you and Shamar. You guys are great. I was your age. I think that I was coming along when I was Shamar's age. I was a long way from being as impressive as this young man is today. And I talk about generations, and I've seen, I've seen through the past generations, all up to my, to my own, that there, each generation seems to have taken and improved on things, and pass these lessons along. And I think that's one of the things that we'll have to continue to do to ensure that the future generations produce the men that we claim to be, that we aspire to be. So thank you, for your insight. Believe me, I'm taken away with you taught and told me here today, and I will share it the first chance I get.
I agree. Go ahead, Mitchell. Shamar, any last minute thoughts, tips, feelings about what it really means to be a man?
I would say that the importance, or to go on Michael's point earlier on teaching lessons, I think that it is so important to display the qualities that in which you want to see in the men around you, as well as absorb the qualities that you see in the men around you, as well as the women too, because there are so many things that we can learn from each other. But that's all I have to say.
Yeah, absolutely. Pairing the both, your feminine and your masculine side, because both women and men have aggressive, and vulnerable traits. And we want to mend that together to become a complete man. Shamar, last minute thoughts, feelings?
I'd probably touch on that same point, being able to pass on little quotes that have been said, life lessons. Because I know if I'm actually writing another book on that, if it's called Grandpa and Me, and it's all the quotes and life lessons that my grandfather has taught me. And there's that the book probably can't even touch on everything that he's taught me. I could probably write a 200-300 page book on it, because he's taught me things over the years since the age of 6. And I think that's one thing. You can't hog all these little tips and tricks to yourself. You have to be able to pass those on to the future generation.
Exactly, man. You keep blowing me away, Shamar. You know, I think I know what you're about, and then you just blow me away even more. You're writing a book already, incredible, man. And to your point, you do want to give all that, and you want to share it. Knowledge is meant to be shared. We want to selflessly gain so that we can selflessly give the man that we admire, the man that we love, to the ones that we love. And in closing, gentlemen, Mitchell, Shamar, Mykel, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for just being with us today, for sharing all your insights, for being vulnerable with our audience, with us. And I want to thank you, all of the viewers at home, for coming back and joining us for another BB Dub Youth Chat Series episode. If you want to enjoy more Brother Be Well content, please visit us at mentalhealthca.org. As always, I'm your host, Justin Martinez. Until next time, friends, remember, brother, be well.